Hi again guys, this is FD for Stage5.tv once more back with another video, and today we are going to be looking at another Cardano DEX which is going to be in our 2k to 100k challenge. What is the 2k to 100k challenge? This is an exercise we embarked on some weeks ago where we're going to pick between 20 to 25 projects or coins to invest in, and these 20 to 25 we're selecting them from our selection pool. The selection pool is where we look around, do light research, select projects that we think have got potential to give us some massive gains. We put them in that selection pool. Following on to that, we would apply our DYO, our risk evaluation tool, to see if the projects are indeed well deserving of our time and our resources to invest in them. And then we share with you guys, we update our portfolio and so forth. There will be a video updating our community on the moves we've made, on the projects we've invested in so far. So please, if you are interested in knowing that, just click that notification bell as well as subscribe to our channel so that you won't miss some of those things. It might also be worth following us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is right here on the screen. On Twitter, we do post some of the moves we make, and some of those moves are time sensitive, so you need to be aware of what's going on. It takes time to write a script, shoot a video, put it through editing, and then publish it. Whereas on Twitter, you just open your Twitter account and post. So we do update our Twitter from time to time. If you don't want to miss anything, please subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as joining us on Twitter. That way you'll be covered. Those are the only two social media platforms we use. Okay, so we last covered Minswap earlier in the year. I think it was around March time, March 2022 at the time. Minswap was on top of the world, literally. It was the leading Cardano DEX with record TVL. This has now come down to around 50 million from a record total value logged of about $211 million by the end of March 2022. Currently, it is trailing Wing Riders by about 8 million as of today, which is the 29th of July 2022. Again, guys, don't forget what I'm going to share with you in this video is not financial advice. If you require financial advice, please approach someone who's trying to give you financial advice. These are just my own opinions and how I'm playing the market. We are in a bear market, but this exercise, the 2k to 100k challenge, we are trying to create a position that will put us in a greater position come the next bull run, so that we can make massive gains. And we are trying to invest around $2,000, in $2,000 and $2,500 to see if the projects we are putting faith in and effort in are going to give us those gains all the way up to 100k. Granted, they will not all perform equally, but we are hoping that some will outperform to compensate for those that are not performing as much as the best performers. So as part of this exercise as well of looking at our Minswap DEX, we are going to apply our DYO, our risk evaluation tool. This will then give us confirmation as to whether this move of investing into Minswap, we've already made the move, was indeed the correct decision. What are the risks involved? Is it a safe project? So keep watching if you want to see the results of our risk evaluation at the end of this video. So what is Minswap? Minswap describes itself as a multiple decentralized exchange on Cardano. You can swap tokens with minimal costs, minimum time, and maximum convenience. How does it work? Well, it uses multi-function liquidity pools, automated rebalancing of a pool asset, multiple routing, enabling the selection of a pool with the highest yield, functioning as an on-chain price oracle, automated bubble fees redemption, allowing SPOs or staking pool operators to swap native tokens for ADA in order to avoid slow transactions. Now to the tokenomics. Maximum tokens available is 5 billion. Ticker symbol is MIN, M-I-N. Token allocation, you have 10% allocated to the team, 6-month lock from launch, and 2.5 years vesting schedule. 10% development fund, 1.5% incentives for partnerships, 6% DAO, decentralized autonomous organization, treasury, 2.5% FISO, FISO, airdrop, which is fair initial state offering. That's a new thing they came up with. Then you have 70% yield farming. Mint tokens currently circulating is 1%, which is 25 million. I was shocked when I saw that. I'm thinking, oh, guys, can you check this data? And one of our researchers said, yep, check on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. It is accurate. It's 1%. I went with it. I thought it would be a lot more than that, but there you go. We'll wait and see if that is accurate. Mint tokens currently circulating 25 million, as I've already pointed out. Key features. Well, one of the key features, if you can call it a feature, is that there was no venture capitalist investment. So Minswap DEX will not be a friend of the venture capitalists or capital investors. Liquidity bootstrapping event, or LBE. Multifunction liquidity pools, which involves automatic rebalancing of a pool's asset. Multiple routing, enabling the selection of a pool with the highest yield. Functioning as an on-chain price oracle. Automatic bubble fees redemption, allowing SPOs to swap native tokens for ADA in order to avoid slow transactions. Stake pool operators support. They were supporting small stake pools, which was a nice thing to see within the community. Of course, as a user, you do not need permission to interact or use the Minswap DEX. Minswap operates or uses the community-first approach, which means all trading fees go to liquidity providers and mint stakers. Launch pool, supporting new projects with ideals and IFO. Yield farming, one of their key features as well. Now we go on to value logged. It's currently at 50 million and is behind Wing Riders, another Cardano DEX. Feature potential, there is the governance feature, which could prove to be very popular with the community. Social media presence via Discord, the community has increased marginally from 26,901 members to just over 27,000 currently. Well, we must add that is still growing, compared to one of his rivals or some of his rivals. Social media via Twitter, well, the Twitter followers have increased from 46,300 followers last time we looked at it way back in March of this year, which is 2022. It's increased to 58,300 Twitter followers at the time of shooting this video. So it is still growing, its followers or social media followers, which is a great thing to see. In terms of the team, still 12 teams and still avatars, guys. Come on. I think we moaned about this last time we were reviewing Minswap. Do as you like, as long as you're delivering good products and so forth, we are happy with. Partnerships. Last time around, there were 10 partnerships with some well-known entities, including Indigo, Aneta BTC, Ada Handle, and so forth. However, this has now grown further with the addition of numerous projects, most of which launched on the Cardano blockchain via Minswap DEX since we last covered this project. In terms of security, Minswap was indeed audited for security by Twig. However, there was a potentially fatal vulnerability that was unearthed by Wing Riders, another Cardano DEX, which is Minswap's rival. And this was after the Minswap DEX had already launched. We did a video featuring this issue, this potential exploit. I'll leave a link down below. Also down there, guys, don't forget to click like and subscribe as well as smash that notification bell. Following the necessary remedial work to fix the bugs identified by Wing Riders, I believe another audit was arranged with Cetic, with the results only presented to the Minswap team sometime in early July of this year, which is just this month. It is also reported that appropriate action was taken to fix findings that would have led to more issues. So good on you guys. It's good to learn and you're learning quick, and it's also good to pay once and get things done instead of paying numerous times and keep having issues. Cheap is not always the best way. Okay. In terms of decentralization, of course, this is a DEX, which means it is decentralized. In addition, it's built on Cardano, which is itself decentralized within reason, of course. We can also claim that Minswap is reasonably decentralized and does not require permission from a third party for users to utilize the various features of the Minswap DEX, including token swaps, liquidity provision, and farming. In terms of interoperability, so far the Minswap DEX caters for projects on the Cardano blockchain, therefore plenty of scope to broaden its coverage. In addition, the fact that Cardano is designed for interoperability, this DEX has the potential to become a cross-chain DEX in the very near. Let's keep watching the space. We might be surprised, especially if we do get to a point where we can experience all the features being ushered in by the Vassal art fork and all the upcoming upgrades. We may be in for a massive surprise there. In terms of scaling, everyone within Cardano community is awaiting the arrival of the Vassal art fork implementation, which is going to deliver on some face melting scaling alongside Hydra. The Minswap DEX appear to be handling traffic quite well, with no reports of extended delays to transaction finality. I, for one, has been interacting with the Minswap DEX on a number of occasions in recent times, and I must also report back that I haven't had any issues in terms of transaction finality, and some of the tweaks the Cardano blockchain has been making along the way seem to have actually delivered on reasonable scaling, as we haven't seen any of those crippling slowness that has happened in the past, especially around the time when SundaeSwap launched. Date, things have been going smoothly. Let's hope they continue doing so. New addition to products or services on offer include the recently announced launch ball, where some of the most potent DeFi primitives are on offer to new projects to enable them to successfully launch and increase their liquidity. This is in addition to trading and or token swaps, liquidity provision, and farming. So as Minswap DEX's risk level changed since we last reviewed it, this is now the time to apply our 13 elements as part of our DY or our risk evaluation assessment. The 13 elements are as follows: decentralization, security, scaling, interoperability, project team, social media via Twitter, social media via Discord, age of the project, use cases, tokens initially issued at Genesis or TGE, total tokens in circulation, maximum tokens tokens available, and insider token allocation. All these elements represent some parameter within our DYO, our risk evaluation toolkit, where we assess the level of risk that is associated with each of those elements. So there is a method behind what might seem to be chaos. Once we apply the scores, we then look at the total score and then categorize the project, or Minswap in this case, under one of the following risk categories. The lowest or the highest risk category is no-go. Here, a project needs to score between 0 to 64 out of 130. The projects above that could go to 0 category, which means the project will need to score between 65 to 89 out of 130. And then we have the potential category, which is less riskier than the other two below it. Project will need to score between 90 and 109 out of 130. And then finally, we have the go for it category, where the risk is marginal. It's still there. Even Bitcoin could go to 0, but within this category, a project will have to score between 110 to 130 out of 130. So there you have it. How do we get to 130? Maximum coins available of 10 multiplied by the 13 elements we've got. So on decentralization, we gave Minswap 7.5 out of 10. Security, 7.5 points out of 10. On scaling, 7.5 points out of 10. Interoperability, 10 points out of 10, as Cardano is designed for interoperability, which means Minswap is earmarked to become a cross-chain DEX anytime soon, as and when full interoperability is achieved within the Cardano blockchain or Cardano ecosystem. Project team is 7.5 points out of 10. On social media via Twitter, it's 7.5 points out of 10. Social media via Discord, 7.5 points out of 10. Age of the project, 2.5 points out of 10. Use cases, 5 points out of 10. Tokens initially issued at project launch, 2.5 points out of 10. Tokens in circulation, 2.5 points out of 10. Maximum tokens available, 2.5 points out of 10. And insider token allocation, with one of the most generous token allocation and the least to insiders. There were no VCs, and team allocation was only 10%. We give Minswap 10 out of 10. You guys agree with our scores? Comment down below and let us know. Whilst you're down there, guys, don't forget to click like and subscribe as well as smash that notification bell. Also, from time to time, we do share some time-sensitive information via Twitter. So our Twitter handle is right here on the screen. If you have time and you've got a Twitter account, please follow us on Twitter and make sure you activate that notification bell on Twitter so that you won't miss any of our time-sensitive updates. Now, Minswap scored a total of 80 points out of 130, which puts Minswap within the could go to 0 category, which means Minswap is in the same category as your SandySwap, Ethereum, Avalanche, and Cosmos, and many others. So it is in good company. Our initial view that Minswap has got potential, it has potential just like any other current crypto project within that category. What do you guys think? Do you agree with our scores? Comments down below and let us know. Now, following the results of our DYO, our risk evaluation exercise on Minswap, we believe this project is decent enough for us to invest in. Hence the move we made earlier in the week, where we invested in Minswap, and we're going to share some of the details in our upcoming video on our latest updates on our 2k to 100k challenge updates. Okay, Minswap is now part of our 2k to 100k challenge, and time will tell whether that was a wise move. I think it is, but time will confirm that or disprove it. For the sake of clarity and transparency, I also hold Minswap token outside the 2k to 100k challenge, as I strongly believe this Cardano DEX will shine in the future. Question for you guys: what's your favorite Cardano DEX? Again, let us know in the comment section if you don't mind. Have you experienced any issues on Minswap DEX or any other Cardano DEX for that matter? And if so, which one? What was the nature of the issue? Let us know down below. Don't forget to click like and subscribe as well as smash that notification bell. Which DEX do you think will come out on top come the next bull run? Currently, you've got the top 3 as follows. You've got Wing Rider sitting at the top, Minswap closely nearby, and then you've got SandySwap a slightly distant third. Which one do you think will come out on top? Comments down below and let us know. What about long term? Which DEX do you think will be more sustainable as a decentralized exchange on the Cardano blockchain? Or is there another new DEX that will come and go above all these and just go past them like as if they don't exist? Comment down below and let us know. Granted, there will be more DEXs launching on Cardano and the competition will get more fierce, but for now, Minswap is right in the mix. Now, these things you might take them with a pinch of salt. When you do videos like this, take them with a pinch of salt. It's not cast in stone. Do your own research, listen to different videos from different YouTubers, and make your own decisions. If you are following us on our 2k to 100k journey, please let us know if you are mirroring our exact moves or you are making some tweaks and coming up with your own mix. Let us know down below. It would be nice to know what our community is doing and some of the information we share with them. Until next time, guys, this is FD for Sage5.tv signing out. Bye for now.